Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Greg Napier coming to you live from Steeler Nation headquarters. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers that right now are currently 7-0. This is the best they've done since 1978. And I wanted to give everybody that's in Steeler Nation a shout out, and to all the haters that'll be chiming in as well, saying that they hate the Steelers. That's cool. I love everybody. It doesn't make a difference what team you represent. And I just happen to be representing the Pittsburgh Steelers from my Pittsburgh Steelers headquarters right here in Columbus, Ohio. Yes, my wife and I had the privilege and the honor of living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from 1997 up until 2003, and then we came back to Ohio in 2003. So today is a monumental day, and I know you've heard this throughout these last few weeks and months. And today is the day. The polls close, I think, around 7 o'clock, and go out and vote. I know you might be saying, some of you might say, hey, my vote don't count. Well, your vote don't count if you don't vote. But I'm going to be the first one to tell you, yes, your vote counts. It absolutely does count. And so don't believe the hype on people telling you, oh no, your vote don't count. They got all these different things that take place. If you had any type of civics class when you were in high school, you will understand the significance behind voting. Even though we have people who died for the right for a lot of us to have the right to vote, there was a certain point in time that women couldn't even vote. Make no difference what color they were. They didn't have the right to vote. That's a dictatorship. That's not a democracy. Anytime you got something where only one race of one nationality, one group of people can only vote, and that's males, that's dictator. That's not democracy. Even though we're supposed to live, or we're supposed to be living in a democracy. But if we were living in a democracy, why did women just didn't have the same equal rights to vote? Y'all chew on that. So when you say your vote don't count, your vote counts. It absolutely does count. But here's what I'll tell you. If you don't vote, it don't count. You're right. I've been a registered voter since 1976. Yes. And at one point, I used to just vote for one party because I didn't know no better. When I became older and I became a little bit more knowledgeable and I got a little bit more education inside of my brain, I started picking up books and I started reading and I started listening and I started watching. Then I started voting on people who lined up with with my morals, what I believe in. It's not about the party, it's about what you believe in. What are your morals? See, chew on that. So I'll never tell a person who to vote for. I'll tell them to vote, but vote with some kind of common sense. Pick up a book, start reading, start finding out what the issues are. Do the issues line up with your morals? Or what do you actually stand for? So this is not I'm not trying to make this into a political post. I'm not trying to make this into a religious post. I'm making this a civic post. It is your civic duty to go and vote. Now you still may not think that, hey, I don't need to vote. My vote don't count because somebody fed you a bag of goods talking about the electoral college. See, go and read the history of the Electoral College, and then you'll understand about why your vote counts. See, people just don't understand because they don't pick the books up and read it, and they don't do any research. They just go by what somebody told them. Just like I was doing from the time I was old enough to read and write until I got to the age of 18, 19, because people were telling me, just vote this party, just vote this party. This is the way it's done. Then now I start thinking, okay, why am I doing that? I always want to know the why behind the what. Why am I doing this? What does this have to do with this? And why are you saying do this when both of them are this? So, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I got a lot of things that I got to do today. I got a few errands that I need to run, but I wanted to come out and represent Steeler Nation to the fullest. Again, this is the first time the Pittsburgh Steelers have been 7-0 since 1978. In 1978, I was 20 years of age. I was in the United States Marine Corps. Let me tell you something. They played the Dallas Cowboys, and just so I can be correct, I won't call them what I normally call them because a lot of my good friends are Dallas Cowboy fans, and they're hurting right now. The fans are. That's just the way it go. So they're playing Dallas this Sunday. And yes, I'll be tuning in, representing Steeler Nation. We're going to have a lot of fun, but please, 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 I'm imploring you, go vote. So with that said, always look at the glass half full. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow, God willing, if the creek don't rise.